took about 20 hours to get through about 2 clips all weekend. We ain't doing that today. Pay attention.
And she had already seen it that day because that morning when you could actually say I was timing it even on my live to show. I was timing it even on my live to show that the time from when she read my messages to the time she came into the platform. And
I'm sorry, if I open that message, let me tell you something, Erica. I get hundreds of messages today, every day. I did not notice that message until last night. So if it was open in a red receipt, trust and believe, I did not read it. Trust me. So I just saw your text message and read it last night. Just saw it last night. Respectfully, I don't have a reason to lie. I don't read messages and text messages all the time. I very seldomly respond. So I did not read your message. I just saw your message last night. Respectfully. And I do have an iPhone. I do have an iPhone.
Miss Erica, I have another question for you. At what time did that text message come through? Could you please give us the timeline that you have?
Sent that message to her at 8:33 a.m.
Have you ever been awakened at 8:33 in the morning after being up till 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and being discombobulated before and not really looking at a message and opening it, just keep on going because you don't feel like it's important?
All the time, but she had just hung up the phone with me and she said she was getting dressed and
Erica, they can barely hear you, Miss Nicole.
I said all the time I do wake up, get a message or a phone call
Hey, bystander.
in the middle of the morning. But respectfully, Miss Netra had told me she was already up and she was up getting dressed so that she could go live.
I wasn't. I just got up.
Okay. Hey, Judge, I know you were going with the jurors and then we were supposed to go last, so I apologize for going out of order.
Okay, so Shia Sherelle, did you ask your question? I apologize. Y'all got me confused.
I did.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Miss Duffy, go ahead with your question. And I just ask that we please not bring Miss Jet into it, please. Okay, go ahead, Miss Duffy.
Please not bring her in here if we can.
Miss Duffy?
If I need to prove in any of my text messages my late response, and I'm sure that there's a couple of people in this live that can show red receipts and my late response, I don't read my text messages, all of them, when I open them. I just don't. I get hundreds of messages a day, fan mail and everything. So truthfully, I did not see Erica's messages until last night. So I just want her to know that just because we had just got off a call, I really don't. And I mean, half of my people in this live, I think that this will be a good question for the people that know me. Me and Erica don't talk on the phone like that. But in this room, there are several people that know I open messages, don't respond. Some of them I don't read and all that. I do think that that is very important for everybody to know, so it won't look like I'm alive.
I will actually agree with that because I have sent you messages and you have not responded for 3 or 4 days till 3 or 4 days later. So that I do know for sure, just from experience. Okay, Miss Duffy is still out. Phenomenal Ty, do you have a question?
I do. My question is for Erica. Erica, I know on the conversation that we heard when from the panel, do you possibly think, and this is just because I'm not bringing Miss Jet in it, but from the threats and things that's been made, do you think it could have possibly been a troll page from somebody else trying to set up, mess to set up FOE or to cause confusion between the two?
I can't do that.
Yeah, that's why I said think. Do you think that's possible? Knowing that that's never
She
happened.
answered. She says she don't know. I apologize, Ty. Glamorous, go ahead.
I think the two have been friends and they both have established they had a friendship. So my question is this reconcilable on both sides?
Good question. And I hope so. Okay, Ms. Netra, Ms. Erica, is this possible to be reconciled?
Are you asking me first?
Either one. Mhm.
Well, I called her this morning and apologized for mishearing her. I did. I told her again this morning that there were several times where she could have corrected me and I couldn't stand being corrected. I'm not a person that will not come out and say if I fuck up. If I do something and hey, I can say I'm sorry. Pride don't get in the way. I don't mind being humbled. I don't mind humility. I don't mind any of that. But I did let her know this morning that even on the phone, when I said it, she could have corrected me. She could have corrected me on my live when we had a conversation and when she sat here with me. So even when she said that she has a right to say in what she wants, I again felt like that she had said what I thought I heard her say. So that is why I'm asking for a lesser charge, because even today, just proven, and I did send my attorney a screenshot of how many messages just today and calls I have received today. I have over 45 text messages and over how many phone calls?
215.
How many phone calls?
215.
How many text messages?
46.
That's today. So I just want you to know that I'm not lying and I do stand corrected. I do stand, and that's not the fan mail, that's not the inboxes, nor my messages. That's only on my cell phone, one cell phone, and that's not including this one. So I just wanted to get a lesser charge and a clear understanding that I thought I heard her say that.
Thank
And
you.
she never corrected me when I told her she said it. And we do have those clips hopefully to play today as well. But yes, it can be resolved on my end.
Miss Erica?
I speak for her.
I'm not in that space at this time.
Okay, thank you. Miss Netra, I have a question. Do you feel that I am being biased towards Erica?
No, I don't. I think you're being fair.
Thank you. So to the person comments and that text me. Okay. Yes. Okay, go ahead, Mrs. Pope and Bright Eye.
She said that she's not in the right. Hey, they couldn't hear her. Could you ask her to repeat it being resolved?
Yes, Miss Erica.
They didn't hear her.
I'm not in that space at this time.
Thank you. She said she's not in that space at this time if you guys did not hear her. Okay, Mrs. Pope and Bright Eye, do you have questions?
Okay, yes. Hello, Erica. How are you? I wanted to know, do you believe Netra when she says that if she misheard, or do you believe that she's lying about mishearing it?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I don't know.
Is there could you share with us what has you not sure whether you believe her or not?
Because the simple fact that this is even a case after having a phone call personally, what more did it need to be done? If you didn't properly hear me as you stated when you called me, and you say that you had already did an apology online last night, then why is this case being done, saying for a lesser charge? If that was the case, we would just be moving forward and letting things work out the way that they are. But I feel like this is a ditch being dug deeper.
My. Erica, I really love your sentiments on that. I really and truly do. You do, everybody knows this is for entertainment and entertainment purposes only. Am I correct? Ain't that what you say in the lemonade stand sometimes?
I believe that is a statement that is made over in this Netra's platform.
Isn't that a statement that's made on TikTok sometimes for entertainment purposes and entertainment purposes only? Because you've been over here in other platforms, numerous platforms.
That is true.
Okay, so would it be an entertainment purposes only, even though that you and Miss Netra had a phone conversation today, and we're up here having a good old time talking about this, do you not feel at this moment that this is just for entertainment purposes?
No, because I shared to Netra that how I felt and that my feelings was hurt. So for it to be a court case, it's not entertainment.
Okay, I got that. So with it not being entertainment because it's a court case, so let me go to my notes right quick. Was it entertainment for you when you went platform to platform to discuss what you talked about to every content creator that was popular to known kind? Was that entertainment, or were you trying to dog Miss Netra?
Can you explain?
It'll be on Bella's Darkest Sunday, trust.
What platform did I go to?
All right, real quick, hold on. All right, I swear I be minding my business. I be minding my business. I be minding my business, y'all, and I'm trying not to laugh. These clips will go a lot smoother when that don't happen, because I be minding my business. I just like minding my business, that's all. Just mind my business. Real quick, because I see one of the bailiffs need to come up real quick.
Hey, good morning, Bella.
Sugar.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Accountability Court. I just wanted to add a little piece. Is this not the time for our insertion yet, or do we need to wait a little bit?
It's not the time, baby. It's not the time.
Well, then I'm going to do my mind break, y'all. This last week was the second anniversary of Accountability Court, but that does not mean that we have to stop tapping. We are almost to 200K. Y'all are doing an amazing job. Let's try to clear her gift gallery. If we already have not small gifts and taps, we'll keep the live active. And I will head back downstairs. When you are ready, I am ready to bring my ass back up with my commentary. See ya.
All right, Sugar. Thank you so much for that beautiful mind break. All right. I see you down there, Sugar. All right. So let me see. I live for this. Come on back, baby. Come on back. Hold on. Let's go ahead. Send her back into the pews. Yep. Come on back, Sugar. All right. So yeah, I just be minding my business, y'all. Some of the things that we hear throughout the streets, we might talk about it in court. We might not. But hey, shout out to FOE.
I went to my I was going to ask the question after, well, excuse me, let me give you the timeline. Let me answer your question properly. What happened was Miss Netra went live and made a statement that was untrue. I did become into my feeling. I came up and addressed it. I was in my feelings. Because she said that it was platform to platform. I went all day, and in the evening I was in another friend's live, and they asked me what happened with the whole day, what had been going on with everything. I recapped it, and I got in my feelings again after I thought about it, and I expressed my feeling. And then the following morning, I went on my own live and recapped it after having all the evidence and showing the truth and the order, the timeline and sequence. So.
Great answer. I am super proud. Now, you know, Erica, me, you don't have no problems, right? So I love your answer on that because you went to other places and people asked you about it, like those bone carriers, those messy folks that we talk about. Remember, you used to say you used to be one of those messy folks.
We're just focusing on Miss Netra. Erica, please.
I am focusing on Erica at this time, Judge. I am focusing on her because she gave a great answer. And she said, I didn't go to platform to platform. She said she went to a platform and maybe two, but people in those platforms were asking her questions. She decided she wanted to clear some things up. And then she said, you know what, bump this, I'm going to my own platform. Am I correct, Erica?
While Miss Netra had made it content for the entire day, this conversation had went on the entire day.
Are you talking about on Wednesday?
Yes, when this happened.
Do you know that Miss Netra had a class going on Wednesday and she really didn't have time to be on live that Wednesday?
I was right. You were aware that she was live after her class, and it went on up into.
Thank you for the CA. I will.
That is not true.
Do you have evidence of this, ma'am? I mean, because Exhibit D, Bright-Eyed, can you pull up the screenshot of how she has the Queen of Receipts, please?
I can pull my line and show what all we discussed that day. Erica was not drugged over here all day. I did have a class that day and came out of class. We went over the class. We had topics that night. Not going to say she wasn't mentioned, or it might have been mentioned, but she was not drugged all night over here.
Okay, was this talked about before the class or after the class?
We talked about it before the class. Yeah, we did talk about it before the class. I'm not going to say it wasn't mentioned after, but she said she was drugged all day. That's not true. She said she was drugged all day. I was in class for 4 hours.
Exhibit D, Your Honor. Can you put my...
Hold on. What time did class start and what time did class end?
Class started at 11 o'clock a.m. and we got out about 3:30 p.m.
Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead, Ms. Pope.
I cooked when I got out of class. Didn't I cook, y'all? Because, yes, I cooked and other people were here. And I had to, I thought I was going to go back to class at 6 o'clock, but Javon went to the Zoom and we were still here laughing and talking and going back and forth. And I don't think, yes, I made chicken tacos. We were talking about food and all kind of stuff that night. Different things were discussed that night. But I will pull my live, and if I need to, I can pull up some of it from my backup phone. So, but I do know that we did a lot of things that night.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Netra. So, EricaNicole, because it's subjective, what do you call dragging all night long?
And my opinion, this right here is, and it's dragging the whole situation that Miss Netra's told me this morning that she wanted to move past, but here we are. I'm done.
No, I asked for forgiveness today. We did not talk about anything as far as my platform. So I called you because I felt like I heard you say something, but we never talked about my platform and having court. Never. We only talked about the situation at hand. And when you said that you had to process it, I wouldn't have said anything about me and you moving forward in a relationship because you had already let it be known that you had to process it.
I would love for us to wrap court up so we can all just.
I agree. So
Because Sunday will be at Dallas.
I want to be
order.
Trying to be fucking nice.
Okay.
I'm ready for us to be able to.
Order! Do you not hear me saying order?
I'm sorry, excuse me, y'all.
Okay. I'm just going to say that this...
Poetic, are you okay, baby? All right, y'all, let's simmer down. All right, y'all, simmer down. All right, goddammit, I said enough. Now, why y'all gotta... Don't do Poetic like that. She's soft-spoken. She don't raise her voice. Let her keep her voice down. All right?
Needs to be wrapped up because I'm going to just speak how I feel. I feel that with friendships bond, friendships form, and sometimes when things are brought to the forefront and on the app, things are misconstrued, they're not said properly, and I don't want a friendship to be ruined over this. So I think that we just need to wrap this up.
I just want to be able to speak freely and not as a lawyer right now. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Someone just made the point that this is a biased room against Erica. But let me tell you, this room is not biased. When we're at
I got the message that I was biased on the side of Erica.
I don't think anything has happened in here biased. Do I think there has been some misleading questions or leading questions? But I corrected it when I answered. So I'm not dumb. None of that. You hear me? I don't think that this room has been biased to her. I think that it's traffic, like I told her today, is content. It will definitely be on Bella's juror, and the same thing y'all feel like y'all see over here, you'll continue to see at Bella's. When we're on the docket, y'all don't say the same stuff. Embrace yourselves. Go ahead.
Just that one part. Respectfully. They say every Sunday is bias in here, so I just want to make that known. They don't think nobody court is fair. They don't think this one is fair over there. They say it's biased over here all the time. So, just that one. That's the one part. Just make that clear on that. But I know that I do my best to be fair. So it's okay. People are entitled to their opinion. Your opinion does not make it a fact. Stay woke.
Judge, I'm sorry.
Okay, Brad, go ahead, and then everybody can speak their piece, and I think this case needs to be over. And I'm honest, you guys. I'm being honest. I really do sometimes feel like people are really good friends, and things happen, and I just feel like when it comes out like this, things don't always get said properly, and I don't want people to ruin friendships over this.
Especially if you still play the recordings, I think it is very important that I'm going through with it.
Well, here's the thing.
I would love to play the recordings of the conversation that we had on my platform where she could have stopped me. She could have stopped me from mishearing. I don't want to go any further than where we are than this morning. I'm telling you, me and Shannon talked about
So let me say this. Since people think that I am biased towards Erica and I'm against Miss Netra, can we have a, what do you call it? Without prejudice and let Miss Bella take over?
No, ma'am. Bella gonna have the Sunday anyway.
Can we?
Bella gonna have the Sunday anyway.
I am not being biased. I love Erica. I do. I love her and same. I do. I love Miss Netra too. So y'all, please, I am not being biased. Okay, go ahead, Miss Brad.
I just want to ask Netra if we can, because the whole point is whether the common cousin jurors believe that you misheard or you blatantly lied. I want us to focus on that part, right? We can get their answer on that, and then afterwards, after court, we can go over it if you like. I mean, a lot of us do want to speak freely because I'm gonna be honest with you, as far as what was just stated. I mean, we all know how it goes down at the juke joint. We're going to have court regardless of whatever it is, whoever it is. It was supposed to be lighthearted. The energy definitely shifted. And that's unfortunate. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. But is it possible?
Wrap this shit up so we can talk. I don't give a fuck what I'm saying. Wrap it up.
Okay.
So we can be grown into something else. Take it out of court mode so we can get real ignorant about it.
Take
it on out of court mode. Shit, send me to the pen. I'm talking from the balls. Okay? Shit, put some commissary on my books. I got a lot of shit to say. Fish. You hear me?
Yeah, so
these bitches ain't innocent around here. I'm ready.
Okay, just a minute. Hold on. Client, I need you just a second.
Girl, please. Okay.
Would you like to do the closing, or you want me to handle it?
I would like to get my 5 days and take it off.
Please, 1 second. We still got to get.
I'm joking, sorry.
I'm saying. Bright-eyed. If you want me to do the closing, I will. But if you want to do the closing, because if I do it, it might go all the way left. for what I just saw.
Well, here's the thing. It's obviously gonna get a little sticky in here afterwards. So you go ahead and close it. Let me make my plate, okay?
Okay, well, you go ahead and make your plate. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here today to discuss whether there was anything of a misunderstanding or a blatant diabolical lie that Miss Netra told. We also want you to understand with the facts and evidence that has been presented in this court case today that Miss Netra has actually admitted to the court, even being woken up at the bright teledawn by text messages, her and her boo thing that wanted to do that one thing, but couldn't because she's getting all these messages that, hey, listen, I was a little discombobulated, a little confused. Now, I also want to bring it to the court's attention since she wanted to come up here on the panel, and I'm so glad she did, and she came up here and said, confusion, right? We brought up to you all evidence that she basically stated that she was a messy person, and she pops from panel to panel to panel to panel. I want to bring it to the court's attention. She has a lot of videotapes. Shout out to Erica and the lemonade stand. You're back in business, baby.
I just think it was done for content.
Okay.
I'm doing my closing remarks poetic.
Okay.
Just poetic. I'm sorry. I don't think it had anything to do. I think that everything has an end goal in life. And I want people to understand that in that end goal, you have to pick up whenever you can, anytime you can, because it went from a certain content creator going to jail to, all of a sudden this. And what made her get involved and insert herself in the first place? When Trina said, those are your friends, is this how you treat a friend? Is this how you do friends? I'm just trying to figure it out. So because Fricker Fracker came up there and did his one or two, and everybody knows Fricker.
No name calling in your closing statement, please.
Ma'am, I'm not. I refuse to use the person's name, so that's why.
Okay, can we just say a person came up?
Yeah, but that's what they do. They do the Fricker Fracker.
Okay.
It's a way of communicating things. It made Miss Netra believe that they were talking about FOE. That is her brand, her image, and her content. And so she decided to jump on there and make sure the young lady was not feeling threatened. She wanted to make sure the lady understood that it wasn't anybody in FOE, and that if she had any evidence to prove that it was, please bring it to her attention. And this is how you get in contact with me. And so all I'm going to say is, with all that being said, congratulations, shout out Lemonade Stand. I see what you did there, baby, in the last couple 8 or 9 months.
Miss Bright, go ahead.
Yeah, we can talk about it for real. I think she came over here. I'm going to talk about it when it's over. I think she did what a bunch of them do. She come and sit around. I don't think she was genuine.
Miss Netra, we'll talk about it after.
It's given that she wasn't genuine from the jump.
Okay, Miss Netra, can you guys talk about it after the court so we can close the case?
Yes.
Okay. So, are we ready to close the case?
Yes, can we get one of the mods, if one of you guys can make a poll for us, please?
I would like the poll to state whether or not there is because we got to realize what the court case was about. Was this a misunderstanding between both of them? Because I actually do believe that Erica misunderstood also when she said F them all.
Okay, we can't say what Miss Erica thought or not because she's not here.
I'm speaking from,
Okay, so Empress said she is here. So Empress will do the poll, and then after that we will close, and we will.
Final statement. Usually the jurors get to say something.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Okay. So first, can I get Empress to make the poll, and what does the poll need to say, and then we will go to the jurors. Okay, first go to the jurors. That's right. I'm sorry. Y'all got me for this.
No poll.
No poll.
I'm asking for a lesser charge. So should Miss Netra misunderstood or did she lie? Period.
It looks like you need a nice glass of
evidence.
Merlot.
Nobody played the recordings of where she could have stopped it.
It looks like.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Everybody's talking at one time. I need one person. Okay. Mr. Slim Guide, you came up here, Attorney Slim Guide. What do you have to say?
I was going to say, as a district attorney and understanding how court cases work, there is no poll needed. If you did do a poll, it would imply bias because the person happened to leave the courtroom before the proceedings ended. So there's no need for a poll, and because of the case not being ended, it did not come to a deliberation point. Court is technically adjourned, and there's no punishment phase. There's nothing. The case is actually thrown out and dismissed.
I agree. DA, District Attorney, court adjourned, case dismissed, and you're now open to have an open discussion and open dialogue.
Okay, so that was the first part. Okay. Once court was adjourned, things took a left turn. Before I played this clip, they was trying to figure out what was said in between before Erica came back into the panel. Do anybody have that specific part? Because I only have the part when she goes into the panel and she's a little bit upset. Do y'all have the part when court is over and now they're having a few words? Mad Cow, okay. So Mad Cow has it. Is it on her page directly, or do I need to go to the YouTube? Shout out to Tattletale. The clip that I just played, that's Tattletale's clip. Is her page? Okay. Okay. Now, Erica, is it on you? Okay, TikTok. Because I wanna get straight to the aftermath. All right. Where are we at?